Today, we're taking a close look at loveaware.com, a website selling apparel and what they claim are quality fashion items. But with all the online stores out there, the big question is simple. Is Loveaware a legit luxury brand, or is it a scam you should avoid? Let's break down everything you need to know before you even think about spending your money. First, let's talk about how online stores build trust. Legitimate e-commerce sites usually have a solid history, clear company information, authentic customer reviews, and a presence outside their own website. But when we check Loveaware's background, things start looking questionable. Independent website safety checkers give Loveaware.com very low trust scores. One review site that analyzes hundreds of factors, from domain age to reputation and phishing risk, gave this site a score of just 23.9 out of 100, labeling it suspicious and potentially unsafe. Another online reputation checker put Loveaware's trust score at only about 45 out of 100, which means the site isn't technically flagged as dangerous, but it still raises caution because it's so new and has so little history or traffic. One of the biggest red flags is the age of the website. Loveaware.com was registered only recently, meaning it hasn't been around long enough for real customers to make purchases and leave independent reviews. That leaves a big gap in trust, especially for a site that presents itself as a fashion retailer. Another concern is transparency. Scam detector tools found that the website owner's information is hidden, which is commonly done using privacy services. While hiding ownership doesn't automatically prove a scam, it does make it much harder to verify who's behind the store, and trustworthy businesses usually have clear contact info and company details. When sites like this rely mostly on their own content and show little to no presence or feedback outside their own domain, that's another warning sign. Real reviews from third-party platforms like Trustpilot, Google Reviews, or even social media user experiences simply don't exist for Loveaware.com yet. Another thing to watch out for is pricing. If a website claims to sell luxury fashion for prices that seem too good to be true, that's often a red flag. Scammers frequently use deep discounts to lure buyers in, but then never ship the product or send something that's very low quality, nothing like what was advertised. Finally, even though some automated tools may show secure technology, like SSL encryption, the HTTPS you see in the search bar, that doesn't guarantee the site is safe to shop from. SSL just means your connection is encrypted. It doesn't vouch for the company's trustworthiness. So, what's the final verdict? Based on multiple independent safety checks, the overall trust scores for Loveaware are quite low, and there's no solid evidence showing this site is a reputable luxury retailer. There's also a lack of real user reviews from verified buyers, which is something every trustworthy e-commerce site has. That combination makes it very risky to order from this website. If you are considering buying from Loveaware, it's smarter to proceed with extreme caution. Look for reviews outside the website itself, check payment options with strong buyer protection like PayPal, and never give your financial details if something feels off. But honestly, with this many red flags, it's generally safer to avoid ordering altogether. There are plenty of well-known online fashion retailers with clear reviews and dependable return policies. Your money and privacy are too valuable to risk on a site with so many unanswered questions.